No, don't make this handsomeness fool. I've been through all sort of warfare. You get me? Don't make this beautifulness fool. You understand me? Me know all these something I talk, and guess what? Me stand firm in my God through Christ Jesus.
For real.
Exactly.
And any weapon formed against me shall never prosper. Any tongue that rise up in judgment shall fall.
Amen.
Yes.
Amen.
Don't start with me. Yeah, understand me? So there's no way anything what God put for me can be not for anybody else. So I'm telling you something.
Well,
Let me tell you something. Me the here and see people threatening me, and I've not been a violence with nobody. Me there and see people threatening my life. You know what I saw? I saw that person eating out of rubbish bin when me go to God on my knees. My knees them never failed me. Me I tell this as an honest testimony. You understand me? Back in the day when me used to do JUTC, a man threatening me and tell me we'll go prison for me. You understand me? And I circle him ends back. I know when come out. Circle him ends back in my Prado. Yeah. You understand me? And I tell you, it was God who direct my path from that, from going to him and to call me by her house. You understand me? And when I go on my knee, I never see that man ever in my life again. The man want to rush me. I see people who harm me, family who harm me. I know them end up 6 feet and I don't even have to touch them and pray bad preference. So me know me protected by the Most High.
You know when you're a chosen one.
Let me tell my story, but I'm probably scared of me myself.
You can't hold a good person down.
That's why
nobody can hurt me and nobody can dash no farmer powder or food on me. Cause that go bounce right back to them.
Yeah, but Fortis, that's why he's big and bad. Don't you see? Come on the thing and him say, no, apologize. Because the devil is within.
Okay.
Listen, me afraid weird. I don't fear
so
nobody.
much because you pay attention. We have to pay attention to the stuff that he says. For a man to do such thing and feel like it's okay to come and stand before the world and
say he don't business. He don't care. He ain't apologizing.
I mean, there was some form of control there. There was some form of unknown spirit that was into this lady with that.
You see? Louise was like, I see Louise situation of kind of a slightly kind of like a joke situation where she got through it, but she came up through it and she can see that she went through it and she's able. It's only now for her to grab the opportunity that has arisen from her situation and abuse. Apart from this situation with this particular person, it is on her now to grasp that blessing. Because blessing can come out of something, you know.
True. That's
nobody
it.
Don't know God
I think blessings are ever since I have been released from him. I can't tell you how relieved. The first day I didn't have to have a morning text from him. Because he had this way of sending morning texts. It was good morning, baby.
I saw them steer, dirty and bad mind.
And as soon the first day, I tell you, I slept like a baby. I haven't slept better knowing that I never have to speak to this man again. He's never going to ask me for anything again. I don't have to talk to him. I have been sleeping like a log. Completely.
Somebody look up the sign of spiritual attack and come and type it in the comment and see if it don't says restless night.
Yeah, you do.
One of the biggest sign to show you that you was under some type of attack. If you can't sleep at night, think about it. Try to remember what you dreamed that following night and you can tell yourself. And like Fortune says, if you believe in God, and you trust God and you believe that there's outside forces fighting, you will know.
You know my granny used to say back in the day that if you wake up 3 o'clock in the morning, that is the time you pray. If you find
yes, because that's when the demons are out and all the evil.
If my eyes open at 3, 4, I start praying and I go straight back to sleep. But I'm telling you, I have had it, about 2 weeks since all of this bust out? I've slept I've had the best sleep in a long time. Ever since I met him. Before I met him, I was sleeping great.
And also, I would say, Lady Louise, go to one of the church them and just go and get the elders to pray for you.
Louise knows what's up. Anything Louise don't know, Louise knows what's up.
I've already got that. I've already got. When I thought I was under this spiritual attack, I was speaking to an African lady, and I'm telling you, whatever they do is powerful. And she stood up there and she was just praying for me. She was praying for me. She taught me how to pray, and you know, she told me, don't stop. He's not going to win. You're going to be free of him. So said, so done.
Exactly.
Okay, so that's why.
And your bank account free from him too.
And my bank account is free
from him
all
too.
evil. Yes.
The money's been returned. I feel vindicated. I feel so much better. I know that I can never let this man anywhere near me again. I don't want him nowhere near me.
Lady Louise, him can't come to England.
You know what's another thing a lot of people say is that then why would the child baby now straight, so why would him come so early and tell you about the child? And I said for me, it was more of a hurt to hurt you. Why he bring it up so
spiteful.
early.
It was a couple of things, because I think one of the reasons why he told me so early was because he started to tell people, and he knew if I found out from somebody else, it would have been worse for him. And I think this way he felt he could control me. If he told me early enough, he could control me. He could, because he worked on me. When he told me, he was working on me, and he didn't realize that I told him, I think I sent him a text message a couple of days before, or at some point, I said to him, I'm losing interest in you. I'm not interested in what you do anymore. I found his lives boring. I found the content that he was doing boring. I was just turning off of him. But every time I tried to leave, he would stop me from leaving. He would find a way to stop me from leaving. I'm going to put you on blast. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do the other. When he said that baby thing to me, it was almost like a relief. It was like, right, I am gone now. There's no reason for me to stay here. I also knew he was going to America. He wanted me to take care of him whilst he was in America with his girlfriend. I mean, duh.
Also, Lady Louise.
Whoa. Wait.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm gonna listen to that part where Lady Louise just said, that was crazy. So why man's in another country with
because I think I actually posted that text where he said to me, I know why you're doing this. You are doing it because I'm going to America for 3 months, and you think that, you know, you're not gonna support me for the 3 months, and then when I come back, you then start supporting me to go to England. Nigga, I wasn't going to, excuse my language, I'm sorry. God forgive me, I didn't mean
listen, because if you listen, Louise, let me tell you something, Louise. One thing I'll tell you. Right here, sir, is my platform, and may I back up just in case anybody feel right away. If you want to scream, shout, or whatever, go on.
I was never, after I took that break, I was never ever going to support him again, because I felt like I'd given him more than enough. I don't owe him nothing.
You have one more thing to get rid of him now, though, Lady Louise. You have to post all the receipts. Post them all. That's all I'm going to say to you. That's the last thing you need to do to be proper vindicated. Just post all of the, don't even drip and drab the people there. Just give them all the receipts, because all now Abel can't give me one receipt. Can't give us one receipt.
Because he's got none.
Don't wait on him to talk to post it. Just post them. You know why? I'm invested and I want to read. I want to know what evil this person was doing. Because it looks so innocent at one point. And then to think of the things he's doing.
I was going to post them, and then I thought to myself, okay, let me see this. Because a lot of people, even rankers, have come in and have told me not to post anymore. leave it now and what have you.
Louise, you should not but sorry for cut you off. You should not let
No.
anyone
Why
come
should you
and
take
tell
chat from
what to
them?
do. Listen, Louise, let me tell you this, Louise. You see, can you not mute let me see, Yellow Sunshine, don't mute Yellow Sunshine, unmute her for it, please. Let me see something. Or your shopper say, because she'll make a point, I'm going to send it back. Lady Louise, you see, you have to understand.
Queen was a part of the scam. Why they had?
No, wait 1 minute. Let me stay on the train of thought. Rankers are gonna come to you, and I find that very, very rude of them because they're only saving their own pockets. Because what you're doing is they see it as damaging their or making their what do you call it? Making their gifters stop sending gifts. So it's like them a wake up to it now. So they're not making enough money, so they want you to stop and to come off and say, can be hushed. Listen, you see, whatever you want, I'm not going to say post it, but I'm going to say this to you. Whatever you want to do, whatever makes you heal, do it. Do not listen to no rankers, to nobody, unless the police themselves say, listen, whatever. That's it. Do not listen to nobody. You understand me? Because they don't want it to be exposed like that. You understand? Because it's affecting them. It is affecting it, and shame on all the rankers who think that going to Louise and say, oh, finish is the issue. Louise, someone gave you a nice little gift there.
Oh,
Thank you. Thank you for
Shame on
oh,
you,
bless you.
Kadisha. Shame on you for doing that. Shame on you for going to Louise. All the rankers should focus their energy on him. Because they're trying to mute you, they're trying to shut you up. And shame on you for doing that. You understand me? That is a shame on all the rankers who do that. Leave the lady, let she speak, because she's helping others. You understand me? Now because Una not do it, if you don't know not doing it, why are you going to her to tell her?
The thing is, I can't go on their platform and tell them don't do this and don't do that. So I don't understand why anybody thinks they have the right to tell me what to do with my page, because I can't go to anybody and tell them what to do with their page. I wouldn't do that. So if I want to post, I will post. And, I have been posted. I haven't posted for the last couple of days because I've just left it, and at times it feels a bit too intense. It just feels like, I'm giving him more power, because every time I say something and it focuses on him, to me, he's using that. He uses that for sympathy, to gain a sympathy vote. The whole thing with the pile thing, he's made it out like I've used a sickness against him. He isn't sick. He isn't sick. He's got a condition that he can treat. But that is how he makes it. He uses everything I say, he uses it for sympathy. Oh, people are not, people think that, because he wants to rank next week, and that because I'm not there, he's not going to have any shooters, and everybody's looking at him to see him fail. Whether he fails or whether he makes it to the podium next week.
It's not I don't
Louise.
think,
Okay.
It doesn't matter to me. The thing about it is, I don't care, but I don't want to give him that strength. I don't want to give him that strength. And right now, he is the victim right now, because his bottom was on display.
He's not.
Louise.
That's the thing. People don't see him as a victim,
Louise,
because they're reading.
Every day for 5 days, I'm going to tag you in a narcissistic post. And I want you to watch these videos and watch what women go through. Listen, you're not giving him no power. You see the way a man would look at him? It will never change. You see these females around him defending him? It's just because they want to be seen.
Exactly.
You see, after that life closed off, they feel the same way about him. Let me tell you what their quote is and what you should put on one of those t-shirts, because I'm going to tell you to do these t-shirts. Listen, they're going to say, no man cannot do this to me, but they're on his side. You have to understand that a narcissist wants the attention, but they don't want the scandal. Everything you're giving to him, it is destroying him inside. Don't worry about what he's showing outside. I'm telling you, I can see it in his eyes. A narcissist cannot control when you have the power. And right now, you as a woman have the power. And I'm telling you that because I learned something from you. No boy to me thing. No boy can get my money. So if you tell me that, what you think you teach the rest of people who are shooting? You teach them. I've seen women make videos. I said, thank you, Lady Louise. Maybe you're not on the side of TikTok that I am on. I'm on the negative and the positive. So I've seen both. So you have to understand, I am listening to you. I heard you. I have been through abuse time and time and time again. And girl, go heal ourselves. You will heal from this.
Trust me.
You will conquer this. And don't stop. I am telling you, don't stop. Make them t-shirts. Make the 90K off them t-shirts. Because I'm telling you, even the ones in his box, they will buy it.
Lady Louise, have you spoken to the commissioner yet?
Louise, I want you to take a look at the in the comments, apart from the idiot them, because the idiot them moderate them or block them. People are with you. You understand me? So it's not, you don't feel you're giving him power. You might feel he's giving you power based on people telling you stuff. You're giving people out there the strength and the power to do whatever. And again, this is not about that one person. It's just sad that was the person who did Louise wrong. But I'm saying in general, people are getting strength from this to face whatever they need to face. Whether it's even at work, whether it's from a co-worker, whether it's from home, whether it's from family member, whether it's from them 50-year-old son, whether them having at the house, you know, whether you know it's a stranger, you know, whether it's a partner who you think is a partner, you're giving people the strength to do what they need to do to surpass, you know, and get over that barrier. Whether they're just in an abusive situation, it don't matter. Abuse is abuse, no matter how you spell it. You understand me? And a lot of people don't understand there are multiple forms of abuse. You understand?
Yeah.
And yes, you can even inspire men as well. Because you have men silently suffering from abuse.
Exactly. There's a lot of men that have put their trust in women and they've turned around and abused that. You know, I think this is for both men and women. It's for anybody who has been trapped in an abusive romance scam, because it was very, very toxic.
They call it financial abuse over here.
Yeah. Yeah. It was financial abuse. It was.
Lady Louise, have you spoken to the Jamaican Commission yet?
No, I haven't had any contact with anyone in
I don't think she would not be the one to go about that, anything like that. The only thing she would get is, as she said, you know, her money back, and it would be the bank. And
she can push it. She can contact the Jamaican Commission and say that she's been scammed. She was scammed. She can. And the bank can provide all the evidence, and they can talk to the police in Jamaica and America, wherever he's there, they can push it. And where she's English as well, they won't have that.
Original, that's all I have to tell you is that they're on TikTok commenting on some of the posts. JCF, all of them see it. They know what's going on.
Good.
Don't think they're not paying attention to social media. JCF is one of the pages that I follow.
Yeah, but this is one of the things.
Exactly. This is the thing that a lot of people don't understand.
Drama Queen said she's posted.
There are people from the bank. There's people from immigration. They're all undercover in some of these chats. People don't understand that. It's not just me and you know, as TikTokers keeping conversations or, you know, playing games. There are loads of undercovers on these lives. And even though you think you're getting away with it, you're not getting away with it. Whatever he's doing, he's not getting away with. He had his second page open and he was celebrating the fact that his second page was open. I don't think he understands. The second page is open because TikTok is doing a review. It's not because they've given him back the page. They're likely to close the page down once they've finished their review. Because TikTok has had to return that money. The banks, when they return the money to me, it's TikTok that gives them back the money. And TikTok are going to want to hold him responsible for it. They're not going to just let him get away with it. He's got to take some responsibility. He's just not thinking.
Listen, everybody who I just said, Louise, all I said based on what you said with the, I just think that's an opportunity you should take. And the fact that if people hear this on BBC and all this, you best believe you don't need to go to the Jamaican authorities. They will come to you because they said that is Jamaica. Depend on Jamaica is not 90, if it's not 95, it's 90% tourism would depend on.
Exactly.
And you see, one thing I tell you with Jamaican government, they love money more than dry peas love water. If you reach and stand in shows like the BBC and all these people and speak about this kind of stuff, and trust me, Jamaican authority, you don't need to contact Jamaican authority. They will contact you.
And you know what is the sad thing about it is he's fucking it up for so many decent people. So many decent people, because this will put people off. You know, you might be looking at, a Jamaican TikToker and want to genuinely support them, but you don't feel like you can support them anymore because of all of this horrible, coverage of this.
Lady Louise.
Off good people from supporting genuine Jamaicans.
Lady Louise, I want to say this to you. You see when Roger is on his live and he's dancing in that little round hat, very funny guy.
Yeah.
Very, very. That's where you throw lions. You see when Swiss-Lee puts on that little yellow pants and come out, that's where you put lions. You see when Fortress come out and he's letting you speak and he's talking to us as females, he's letting us know that he's behind you. Yep. That's who deserve lions. You see people like Otto, who is out here trying to make movies for people, trying to put something on the map better for Jamaica.
Yes, the Queen said,
for real. It's true.
You see, like Tavi Dan, like Tavi who get a lot of fight.
Tavi Dan.
I'm not a big fan of World Dog, but I go on him live and watch it, and he's a very funny gentleman.
Oh, I like World Dog. He's funny.
Hold on, let me say this. You see people like Tavi who actually try a thing, because if you look on YouTube, him have a news. There's people like Tavi who literally him not take the money if you go buy certain lavish thing. He might take the money if you turn it into something to build something. People like Tavi.
Those are the people to be supported. Those are the people to be supported.
Miss Louise, not somebody who you buy a bed.
You see people like
to jail, and he said that he would sell the tickets to go to concert.
You see people like Otto and sorry to get that way. You see people like Otto and Fizz. Them people them work. That's actually work.
The app is mashed up. This app is not mashed up. This app has provided for people who have it. Howie and Nisha, those are two couples that I sit down and watch as an older woman. I'm almost 40 years old. There is a lot of people on this app that I would gift if I had it like that.
I will tell you this. You see, Tav, me go up and tell you no tell anybody this. Me would have support Tavi if I could. You know why? Because Tavi done him might do something we can put Jamaica on a map and a whole and give other people a chance. You understand me?
Yeah.
If you look at the man is creative. He get fight, and I think he get fight because people know that if Tavi get the chance, the boss.
Oh my God.
None of them can.
Put some of these people.
He's good.
Netflix. And I tell you that you have a series. Like I'm telling you, these people have natural born talent. Even even, you know, and I see some Jamaicans like this guy that I just started watching him recently, and he started to do stand-up comedy. I don't know. It seems like he's been doing it for a long time, but I just come across his page.
Ooh, the Rasta youth?
The Rasta
youth?
guy.
Yes, and
Yes,
I
he's
said,
good. He's funny.
Them name,
you know, I said to myself, this is the next Yes. Yes. You know, you have Jamaicans on this app doing magician show. Like, where are these people coming from? Like, these people are natural
Listen,
born.
let me tell you something. Listen, look, you see, and this is the thing. Hold on, listen this. And this is the thing with a lot of people. This is the thing with a lot of people is that they get caught up in doing things for the wrong person. And I think, as Yellow Sunshine did say, and I want to put it there, people get caught up in the matches because it's like gambling without getting no return. But you get caught up, it's easy to get caught up in it because you want to see the person who you like win and all them something there. But the thing is, you have to look at the bigger picture. The person who you're supporting, what are they doing? What are they doing to help themselves to return so them can sooner or later get off TikTok and still have an income? That's why I point out Tavidan and Diamond and them people, because them have a plan. Them have a plan. Tavidan have a plan. Tavidan, he said it. Tavi said, listen, him don't look the money for going in pocket. He might look the money for go to help with his movies, because to be honest, it take a lot of time and a lot of energy and to buy this stuff.
Yeah.
What needs to be get. You understand me? Harto, I slum one time. I always hear people talk about Harto. When I slum one time, I watch Harto, and I realize Harto is more of a comedian, and that's his platform. Swiftly don't stop in front of the screen and say taps likes and guitars. So it's a comedian. World Dog is the same thing. A comedian. And if you don't notice World Dog, I'm going to tell you something. If you don't realize World Dog is a businessman. World Dog,
I like him.
World Dog
I
is money and turning money. The man owns business and music and turning. You understand? You see, all of these creators are people who should, I would say, get the most support rather than, because you can see that they have a plan. The thing is, plan. They have a plan,
a structure, exactly.
And also, Lady Louise, what I would recommend, if you ever think in your life, like when you sit down, you're healed from this trauma because it's traumatic. I'm not going through it and I'm feeling it as a woman. You see, if you feel like giving, give to females, give to Triple. She always give good encouragement. Give to Rose. She's talking about a bugger, but I can see this girl doing great things when she's done.
I can't agree with you with that, Keith. Me, I got said, listen, Louise, therefore be the devil's advocate here. Me now go say, Louise, you should give this and you should give to that, because I'm a firm believer in teaching somebody a fish rather than giving you a fish. Like, keep coming back. You're not gonna learn.
That's true.
You see, Louis, I'm not going to tell you who to give. I'm not here to tell you who to give and who to give and all this, because to be honest, most of them are undercover at the same, and most of them you know because you have them in your inbox. And if the ones that we name in your inbox telling you to stop and to this, to hell with them.
Yeah, for real. They're all the same.
I'm supporting the people that I want to support now. Once I come back,
you support you want to support. You support.
I know you do it with more dignity. No, you do it with more pride. No, you do it because you want to do it.
Not because someone's pressuring you.
Support
that's the goal, right?
You want to support. If you feel like you're gonna go ahead and decide that you're gonna open up and you're gonna put a limit, or as your friend said, put a limit on the thing and work with the limit, as your manager did tell you if you do.
Don't go over that.
If that's what you want to do, that is on your own terms. But you've been through this, so you know what to look for. That's the most important thing. You know what to look for.
There's a thing, Louise, in England called Crowding Circle. It's like run by the FCA, all the financial people. So it's like for businesses, people that's got like are starting businesses, young black men that are starting technology companies. You don't even have to invest a lot. You can give them £10, £15 as you feel. You don't have to.
Listen, invest the money where you can get it back, Louise. That's
Exactly.
it. Don't give it away. You know, if you get everything, don't give it away for free.
And if you're gonna do charity, I will say give like school uniform. You know, a lot of parents in Jamaica, they don't have school uniform for their kids.
Yeah.
I can't afford it. Them kind of things, and make sure it's legit. If it ain't legit, then don't give away your money. Because remember, you have a child too.
I honestly, all of that I was doing before. I make money, and that's why I wasn't keen on the overspending on TikTok, knowing that they took half the money. So I didn't really like that. In the school giveaways, I contributed to the school giveaways. Not just in England, but over in Jamaica as well. I like doing those things. Those are the sort of things that make me happy. Now, the man that I was supporting, the P-man, he would always say that he was doing giveaways, but he wasn't doing giveaways. Behind the scenes, it was somebody else giving. He expects the money, like for example, the talent contest.
But you know what, Louise?
I said to him, I wasn't going to support the talent contest. He then decided that, well, the talent contest isn't going ahead. But you have the money in the bank. If you're such a big giver, as you like to boast and brag that you give away so much, why can't you take that money out of your account and pay for it? You have it there. You have it. If you didn't have it, I could understand. But you actually have it in your account. There's no reason why you can't do it. The school giveaways are not, you don't do the school giveaways. We give you the money for the school giveaways by shooting all that money across to you. And then
go into for his luxury lifestyle, support his new Britney.
Louise, well, here's the advice, Louise. I tell you what, you know what you're looking for in terms of friends and all that. And if you alone probably can't do it. But I tell you what, you team up with a TikToker who you feel is genuine. Sometimes I can't say the word. Who you feel is genuine, and you bring and you let them know that, listen, of giving you gift, I want to give you. I know you like to give to charity. People in the comments say, Roger is that kind of person. If Roger is that kind of person, you're Roger, you already know Roger. You say to Roger, it's back to school coming. You can organize a treat in your community, and I can give you £50 towards it. But you have to, when you get the bags, you need to send me a copy of the receipt, and I need to know.
Yes, exactly.
I need to know how much bag, and you need to get the receipt. And then what you do? We live in a technology world. You can call this place, like for instance, Giscom Sportswear. You can even stay online and order it from Giscom. Giscom in Arbitrary, one of the biggest sports warehouse in Jamaica. Because them sell all these bags. You can even get them and him go pick them up, buy them up from over here through online, and him pick them up and then eat out in the street. The treat.
Actually, send me some information about that, because I would like to donate some school uniform.
Yeah, but I don't know. They don't sell uniform. They only sell like bags and shoes. They don't sell they says bag, transport bags.
So how do the kids get their school uniform from school? How does that work?
Would be from the school. They would get it. Well, back in the day when I go to school, they used to go and the tailor make it and well, for me it was different. I buy the shirt because you get the so I don't know much about the uniform thing because things change. But for bags and shoes, it could be a case where you could even you could contact Giscom. You can call Giscom. You tell them, how can I order this amount? And then you give them a list of the people who are going to come. So let's say a TikToker will say, okay, they have 20 people in the community who want shoes and bag or whatever. Giscom is a legitimate company where you don't have to worry about, because that person Mr. Giscom don't run nothing about scam. Anybody know Jamaica know Giscom sport warehouse. If you call, if him still there, I think they're still there. if you call and put that in place, there's a way how to protect your money and protect your name and charity. You can either tell the person, I need the receipt. You understand me? You can tell that, or you can go through it that way. There are ways how to do it. You understand me? You can even keep Kingston Bookshop as well. You can get vouchers at Kingston Bookshop as well. And all you have to do is your favorite TikToker will get, you can choose one TikToker or two, each from each different community. And they will say, okay, I have 5 names from each community of people who needs the help, and these are the books they want, and this is just the size of the shoes they want, and the bag they want, and that's it. And all they do is give that company the name of the people, and they have to come with the ID for sure. Say, yes, you are the actual person who's coming to pick up this and that. You understand me? And that's how it can work. So there are ways how to do this.
What about like the children homes in Jamaica? Because I know there is a few. So what about the kids that don't have?
I would say, sorry, Queen, for the children's home, I would think that would be more of a personal, but because children's home, sometimes the same worker them teach the same things than from the kids and my children.
What?
Oh yes.
Oh no,
sometimes
that's so bad.
Yes.
So I would say that would be me for you personally going there, seeing what needs be, and actually take the child and or bring them on the bus or them have wherever. And let them get it actually by themselves, because the workers will steal it from them.
Oh my God, that is so bad.
And what you can do also is like choose like 2 kids and say, okay, financially I'm going to support them back to school.
And if you don't, and to be honest, if you can't bother to go through all of these things, tell you what. St. Joseph Hospital, Children's Hospital is always there. St. Joseph Hospital always need donation. Heart Foundation, California, Heart Foundation, Children's Heart Hospital in California, them always need donation because they do a lot of good work for 6
It says
kids.
you can give each child 5,000 book voucher.
Yes, like give the mom and said that, well, this year is 250. Put it towards this child back to school, because not to say there's a lot of people in Jamaica who sometimes when you see their living condition, if I had it, I would help too.
I have. I've seen online.
Some of them turn around and they disrespect you afterwards, and that's the sad part about thinking about.
The thing is with giving away. If the person turn around and disrespect you, to me, it's fine. Because you know why? I never give it because I needed your respect. I give it
exactly for your kids. Exactly. True.
And I've seen Roger keep like community treats, and I'm telling you, I was on the live. I skipped from live to live, and that was so nice. Like you could literally see that money was spent. Brit did it too.
Queen. That's why I said, that's why I said to Louise. That's why I said Roger, because she and Roger are friends. I would think she are still friends.
Roger is a very nice person, and to me, I like the way Roger come out and he stood on business.
Sorry, Diva. You said you and Roger are still friends, right, Little Louise? So I'm saying,
yeah, for real.
Yeah. So if you guys are still friends, I would say speak with Roger on that. Back to school is coming, and if you do think or you want to do something, listen. And we're not gonna be naive.
I'm not gonna lie. I would say
I'm not gonna be naive. If me there Jamaica and let's say it's me, I'm me there Jamaica, and Louis said, all right, Mr. Fortis, I want to donate 1,000 transport bag and some pair of shoes. Transport don't cheap, so we have to be reasonable. Original transport, which you can only get original transport that just come warehouse, me not fair fact. You don't know about nobody else. And I say, listen, all right then, and I go at just comes warehouse, and I say, okay, the transport is 3,000 Jamaican dollars. And me I gotta tell you says that I'm gonna tell you the God Almighty truth, because Jamaica hard. And for people run up
definitely.
Gas, they're gonna need a good gas money. So I'm not gonna say nothing if I give the person in return say, all right, they're gonna need at least 20,000 for gas money and for buy snacks and all that. It is what it is. But I'm saying, if you know you and Roger is a TikTok and Roger has done this before, experiencing the treat and stuff, Speak with Roger on it. You know, you need to
So
speak
you're
up.
not a TikToker, no, Fortis? You're not a TikToker.
You see me, let me tell you something. You see me, my head chipping and I can't bother. Me know nobody come thief nothing from me and me. Can me try to me and what is what for me can't bother them stress. But as I said, if we go to show you, me now go try stop no food for anybody. If I know I'm not gonna do it, me now go say, oh yeah, I know I'm not going. I'm gonna say, do look at someone who you trust. You understand me? Look
And
at
also,
someone
so somebody who is fully committed, who has the time, who has the patience to deal with stuff like this, because it takes a lot
all
of
right.
time.
Somebody said 40s, you can do it. Listen
Yeah.
to it. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to use my contact. She's a realtor, very nice, lovely lady, and you wouldn't know me, but anybody who's me know me, some kind of connection. Mrs. Buchanan. She has helped people. She has advocate for even someone who had cancer for digital, and digital have given her a lot of money for this person. Unfortunately, the person passed, and then they used the money to get a car. Which reason being, they knew they were on that last bit, so they used the money wisely to help their family before they left. So if it was a case where it would send the money for me for me, me don't want nobody stress me and telling me it's nobody money because me not ready for money. I've worked with amount of money and
No, but we're saying if we could team up to do
What?
something for the
I would
children
do-
of Jamaica
I-
or to make
Let me-
things a little bit easier.
But I'll leave it. Let me finish, leave it. The one thing I would say, nobody would be sending me no money directly. I would have said to them, I would have to speak to that person, what my contact, and let them know and see if they would get involved because I can't just blindside them. And then I would tell them that, listen, this person will send certain money to you, and this is what they want, and this is what they want, and you would even be working with me. You'd be working with that person direct because there's nothing for me to gain to be no middleman. You know, that's how I work. But I know how my peoples are, and I know how me stay. And sometimes money. Look at Miss Donna. Look how them do Miss Donna.
What happened to Miss Donna?
Look how them drag Miss Donna and drag the poor woman go and come and the woman help a lot. The woman
Yeah, but she'll get her blessings. That's what I say.
Yeah, no, but the woman build more houses than food for the poor. And the house
They nailed Jesus to the cross, so you
the
know.
house where food for the poor build cannot withstand that house. Mr. Beast got an built houses for Jamaica and me, but it's the same food for the poor house. Them praise Mr. Beast more than praise Miss Donna, and Miss Donna did more work and build stronger house than Mr. Beast built. And look how them drag Miss Donna.
Maybe probably set up a charity over here then in England. Maybe it'll be better.
Louise, if it's a case where you feel and that's your passion and you feel you want, even when you go on, if you do decide to take all these blessing that's coming to you now and paying you and all this to speak and and you decide to write a book, which I think you should write a book. And if you want to bring all that to charity, I think you choose who you want to deal with. You choose who you're comfortable speaking with on a friend level and on a charity partnership level, and make this thing where this thing can actually work. And you have
Don't
to
forget
understand.
the t-shirts. The t-shirts as well.
When you want to make a t-shirt and sell and put that to charity, it's on you. But at the end of the day,
themselves.
Make 2 Stanley Cup.
anyone out there, and even Louise, anyone, you have to be realistic. On every charity there is, members of the board, they always have to get a stipend because they have to travel and they have to do what they need to do.
Of course.
All that you have to keep
Definitely,
in
yeah.
mind. You understand me? All this you have to keep in mind if that's the route you want to go on. You understand? Me, I gotta tell you straight up. If you said to me, say, all right, Mr. Fortis, I want to get £2,000 and I would like for it to be, for people to actually get it, and I don't want no bias in it. And I said to my people, let me tell you something. I go to Jamaica the other day. I go to Jamaica the other day and I go to one of my people. And bless her heart, she's so lovely. She loaned me her van, a Pajero, to drive. And I drive a Mobile, Rio, from Kingston. And I tell you this, in petrol alone, to fill that tank, is around 30 grand. I had that vehicle for most about 4 days, and at 30 to 35 grand I spent in petrol alone. So I'm saying this to say to anyone who want to do charity with anyone out there, mindful Jamaica, it is not cheap when it comes to Missouri comment. It is not cheap when it comes to people moving around and about. And we're not talking about and you expect the people them to eat. Understand?
I'm actually a manager at a charity. I house young people. So we've got like 4 houses and we house young people, young asylum seekers.
Okay.
Yeah, we work for the YMCA, but it's big. They do charity on a big scale over here in England, and I think they've got a YMCA in America as well. But that's what we do. But I would like to do something in Jamaica, but maybe I think I would register a charity here.
Anybody being disrespectful where we don't know.
So it's all above board, because I also know what Jamaican people can be like. Sometimes they can be a bit, hard to work with.
I don't know. Listen, it is for me. If I'm giving charity in Jamaica, I have to. Because I know. Listen, you have to also look at even Shaggy case. You understand me? Everybody when Shaggy knew what he was doing when he keep the money, because the money is in investment and interest growth. So me said if him turn the money, said the children hospital, and then was down on him because they cannot get the money to do what they want to do. So then they're down on him. Me, if I'm doing charity charity in Jamaica, I have to be hands-on.
Yes.
I want to know the receipts. I want to see the receipt. I want to see the books. I don't just give you the money just like that. And these are the things a lot of people who want to give need to understand. You don't just give the money. You have to be hands-on. But at the same time, again, you have to be mindful that people are using their vehicle and wear and tear and so on. So
Yeah.
you're going to have a charity, you have to ensure that you give that person a little stipend.
Yeah, and we've got to follow all the guidelines as well, because I know even me, I follow all the charity guidelines. There can't be any conflict of interest, nothing like that. So yeah, I'll look into it a bit more, because I think school uniform, textbooks, those are the things that I see on social media that parents really need in Jamaica. Food, and I see a lot of that on social media, so I'll look into it.
Yeah,
Also the ones who can't afford to pay for their CXCs. Like there's so much young girls and boys in Jamaica who they have the education but they can't afford the CXC. So that
Queen, can you inbox me those things?
I will.
Yeah, thank you.
You see, my thing is me very skeptic of people, because I'm the uptown and downtown, so I know about the streets. I know about the streets and the Canadian thing. So you understand me? Never find genuine people. As I say again,
Yeah, you have to.
genuine people, and as I say again, anybody come to me in my inbox and talk about charity, I will tell them this, the same thing I tell them. If you're not going to do the charity, it can be real, and me have to know when to work with, because it don't make sense to tell me say you have £500, you have $500 to give to somebody, and we well know that $500 can only buy 3-4 transport. If that's the case, you want to buy 3-4 transport, that's all right, let me know. But don't think that you sending $500 going to feed against buy transport for 10 meters.
Yeah.
Don't see that $500 going to pay for 10 CXCs either. You understand? It's a planning thing, and how to work out how to divide the money, and as well to find someone on the ground and somebody with sense. You understand me? Someone said this is so much for Louise. No, I'm not just talking to Louise, strong girl. I'm saying in general.
We're just saying in general.
Actually, strong girl Karen, he was talking to me as well, because I was asking.
In general, like.
So it's just in general. Even if somebody down there that has money and want to donate, that's fine. You just have to know who you're giving your money to and what cause it's going to. And by the looks of things, receipts are going to be available.
Yes, no love loss. It's not a hurry up thing. Richard, it's not a hurry up thing. It's a thing where you have to plan out
Poncho
about
British, we've got a Kiwanis here we've got one in Croydon in London. So yeah, we've got a Kiwanis club. I used to be a member back in the day, but I'm not. I kind of dropped out of it a little bit. But yeah, they're good.
You understand? You have to be comments with that. So why she spamming comments with that? So you know, I said, listen, anybody start spamming, me just kick them out. I can't be bothered. You understand me? That.
But it's a good idea, and it's, you know,
Yeah, any charity, as I said, Louise, any charity you choose, though, as I said, if it's Jamaica you want to do it, reach out to somebody who you trust.
Trust,
You
yeah.
know. And as I said, keep in mind again, you have to consider that person and their movement and the fact that that person might be taking off from work as well. So it has to be a case where you have to look into it. You have to calculate the person time and gas what them are going to use to go pick up and all these things. You understand me? So we can't be naive about these things and thinking charities.
Yeah, I'll be going in January anyway with my daughter, so I'm gonna really look into it and speak to some people that I know there, just so I can get a feel of what is needed in Jamaica. The kid's dad, he's always out there, so I will talk to him as well.
The thing is why I don't would say keep on your line, because some of these clubs are very biased in who they give. You understand? So that's why I said what I said is that I'm speaking to Lady Louise now. If it's a case she do decide she wants to help someone for September, or help 5 people for September, she and Roger, they are friends. You know them on a different level. You speak with him, you tell him you want 5 person, he needs to choose 5 person unbiasedly. Choose 5 person and find out the bag, what they need for school, and you choose if it's the bag you want to contribute to. And Jamaican people look. And listen, we're not give the arm, let me get pounds. We're not give charity. We're not about to come in all broke. We're not about to come in a little creep. The people, listen, the people, even I give, God says, no God, forgive that. If you're giving something, give something you would want to receive yourself.
exactly. Yeah.
Give something you'd like, or give something you'd like your child. If me, no, that one of my child get a transport. Me never come beg you, you say I do charity. So if you're doing charity, give the people them something you'd like. So if you can only buy 1 transport, so be it. Buy 1 transport and you give it to the 1 child. Because not no worse than a child go school and them still feel left out. But no,
Yes, for real.
But if you're gonna lift your child, lift up the person's spirit, give them something you would want you to get or your child to get. So no bother buying a damn Chicago Bulls bag with the money. Go buy a transport right up at Chiscom at Half a Tree Road, right? Pablo's still there, Half a Tree, right across from Pablo's. You understand me? Right, that big, when remember the plaza. Go over there and buy. Chiscom no sell knockoff. Go over there and buy the bag and make sure, well, I don't know if them selling knockoff. And make sure you get the person, take a picture of the receipt and send it to you.
Okay.
Fortress, you know what I wanted to say? So we on TikTok knows that good thing come from TikTok. Let's say like
Yes.
Orain that they paid for Orain's surgery. Let's say like Lando brother that had cancer and they paid for that. So what I'm going to say is, like, you know, when somebody has a problem and they come to you, you can justify whether or not, if they come with proof, like a reasonably enough proof, not just a picture, like proof to tell that I've been going through this is what I'm going through, you know, and I need the help. So that's another way to look at it too.
Listen, if anybody come to me and say they need help because of doctor sickness, sorry, you forget me. You forget your doctor for release some information for you and the doctor name, because the thing is, me not go verify it, you know. Me go get a doctor friend and me know, because this is a Kingston College. So my doctor Jamaica is a Kingston College person. So me know him. So me I go to him and him honest. Well, to me,
So,
so me I go to him and get him verify all of that.
I'm gonna give you a prime example, because I'm thinking about doing a GoFundMe for my cousin. She studied law in Jamaica. She was in the paper, so it's proof. You know, she was in the paper. She came on the news. That's my cousin. She did law, but she has a vision problem. She can't see clearly. So what I would like is for her to come to America and do that surgery. I'm not gonna beg the money on TikTok, I'm going to put for the evidence, you know, on a GoFundMe account for her to accomplish that goal. So that's what I'm talking about. Like people who you know that really have a sickness, you know, and the way you go about it. But I do these things, you know, I do these things and I talk to people about these people that have money and want to give it to people.
Definitely.
I will tell them I know somebody, but that's because I know that person's struggle, you know, and I've seen it and I can prove that. So there's a lot of that also out there. And as well, I'm gonna tell you about the treat that I see Brittany keep. She gift, I think it was 1 million or 2 million she gifted, and she also bought tablets. They were not, most of them was not John Sport, but they were nice bag to give to like kids, like, you know, those Disney character bags and stuff like that. She was giving those away and she had them on camera and you could see that they were good qualities. So, you know, it can be arranged either way because there are well trusted people out there who have proven that they have done this time and time.
As I said, as I stand on what I said, and me very funny when it comes to giving hard-earned money to people just like that. As I said, again, and I can't, if you don't go out there so another charity and get scammed, don't come to me, come cry. Well, no, me putting up there, no, but me tell you so I'm not idiot, because me tell you so if I'm not idiot, I'm not idiot.
But not everybody's scams.
Not everybody's scams, you know, Fortis. Not everybody's like that.
What I'm saying is this. I'm saying, if you don't listen to what I'm saying, I'm going to go out there and do the opposite of what I'm saying and come back and tell you, so scam me, I can make you talk, but me I tell you, so I'm an idiot. What I'm saying, and I'm not saying for everyone on the panel, I'm saying in general for anyone out there.
That's true, that's fact. That is fact. But
do your own due diligence and someone who you know and think you can speak with. And I'm not saying you need to give a large sum of money because sometimes butter and puss mouth is a hell of a thing.
A lot.
What you need to do is to do your due diligence and ensure if you give the person £8,000, Lord Jesus, it hurt me if you said I figured it. £8,000. You understand me? You need to ensure that £8,000 is spent exactly as how you want it to be spent. That person needs to make sure they have the receipt, and you need to don't leave it up in their hands. If they say they're going King's Furniture Store, you ensure that they go King's Furniture Store. They need to get the receipt. You Google King's, everything is on Google now. You Google King's Furniture Store. You understand me? And you call and find out if everything is there correct. Strong girls say she don't think is a good idea. I'm not listen. I'm putting it out there for anyone who has. You can't stop people from helping. If someone wants to help, they're gonna help. You understand? This is not me telling
directed to a particular person.
Let me get this. Let you guys understand this. I'm not telling Original Lever to do nothing. I'm not telling Queen to do anything. I'm definitely not telling Louise to do anything. But I'm saying if that she says that was her initial plan, and I'm saying what she needs to do, that's how I would think the guideline best thing to follow. You understand me?
And I think that's very useful information.
Yeah, trust me, I've learned a lot this evening.
Because that's sometimes you don't know.
I want to say something to Strong Girl. Strong Girl, we have kids, and some of us are single mothers, and we do not think that's too much responsibility. We take up men and take care of them, submit to them, do everything they say, and we don't think that's too much responsibility, but helping somebody is?
No, exactly.
Wait. So Yannick said food and I listen to it. What am I not listening? Say it, let me hear. What happened? Why am I not listening?
Unique said you can get an invoice for the store. Yes, you can.
Listen, so Stronger, it is not, this charity thing is not for everybody. It's not for everybody. You understand me? If you're doing a charity, it's not for everybody because money can corrupt people. And when people say amount of money have come through hand just for charity, then kind of get greedy. And it's why I said me to look back for a lot of things. You understand me? So it's not for everybody. The responsibilities might be a lot for everybody because Yannick need to do it, but I thought
you should do it, Fortis. You should. You should help us. All
and
three of us to do it.
So that's why I name out people who I see do it before, so I know it's doable. It's just that that person has to have the time, the patience, and honesty.
Queen, listen, I know Fortis came on Blinger's page and shut down the whole live.
Live.
The
What?
whole live was up in arms. Yeah, I was
No,
like, "What's this?"
You have to big up Miss Bling, you know. You have to big up Miss Bling. Big up yourself,
Listen,
Miss Bling.
on Miss Blinger's page, all I hear is, "Oh no, stop
Over
it!
here.
Oh no,
I
need to
like
pay
it.
my money."
Listen, boy, leave Miss Bling. I love Miss Bling. I love Miss Bling, man. You know,
I do like her. She's funny.
Let me tell you something, man.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something with something. You see people like, you see a woman like Miss Blinger, we can appreciate them for them honesty, because them not come on the app and they make it look like, say, them there for something else when they're not. Miss Bling will tell you, she tell you the truth, what is she
That she need a chicken for
She
Sunday.
need a fowl. So I can tell her, so she need a fowl.
That's honesty.
She need a fear. She can tell you she want a fear. She's just being honest. They can't knock
Yeah,
somebody.
she's honest.
And people have to also understand that TikTok is a business for some people. So if
Yes.
you know that it's a business for them, so you can't knock somebody if that's their platform. My platform, you know, hear me. I know nobody can say they hear me up here. I beg and I tell them, because me not like nobody shame me, because I don't like here now. Me work for my one. You
But I
understand?
can't tap the screen still. And I can't
You
put him a
know,
50K like.
I always say tap the screen and tap the light. That's all, because it's free. But you don't hear me saying, yo, I need this and I need that, because I hate hearing no. That's why I want to make sure so I can work for it, and I thank God for the health and strength so I can work for mine. You understand me? You understand me? But when you hear Miss Bling say, yo, she needs, I can appreciate her honesty. Me appreciate somebody who tell me what they want than somebody who woo me and draw me and then latch them claws into me. You understand me? So, and when Miss Blink, she always tell you when she come on the live, she's working. She's not there just for the love and the popularity. If she show up at your house, she expect to get paid. And I can understand and appreciate her for that kind of honesty. And you have to just look at it like that. Some people might not like, some people, just as how people don't like my opinion on things, they're not going to like her opinion on things. And that is fact, because it's a social media. You have multiple platforms to go on. You understand me? And me might not agree with some things Miss Blinger might say or do or whatever, but that's me and my opinion. You understand me? And if somebody don't like me because me agree with them 100%, then that just make me look like a yes person. You understand? That's also it goes. You understand? So that's that. I'm big of this thing, but in terms of the charity and all of that, again, if you don't want, I can tell you how it works, help you how it works, guide you how it works, and I can tell you this, and I will tell you this wholeheartedly. If it goes to that case, me might tell you I might need a fee. It's not going to be expensive, but I will tell you, because at the end of the day, you have to understand people are using their time, and if me, a consult, for instance, he's a chef, executive chef. A lot of people don't know this, but I'm an executive chef.
Where you work at the Dorchester?
I don't cook for people anymore. I don't cook for restaurant because I work too hard for my skills. And when we had the practical late at night, no one was there. So I'm not doing no 94 for no peas money. There was a restaurant was in Jamaica named Dutch or something like that. He's in New York, he's in Philadelphia now. Philadelphia. And I was a restaurant consultant for him. You understand me? And he wanted to create a menu, and he had to, and I gave him a fee, and he paid it. He take that menu and do it in Philadelphia now. You understand me? So if it's a case where that is, I never tell him say, you just a start charity, and I tell me I have to charge a lot. I'm like, hell no. But I never need a fee, and that's just me being honest. Me not gonna rob you now. I will not rob you now. You understand me? But fair is fair.
But I can only have respect.
He will come look for you and Zoe, yeah?
Louise?
I said I can only have respect for that.
For that,
because
yeah.
I would much rather somebody say, listen, it's my time, you know, it's going to cost me in petrol, it's going to do this, that, and the other. I don't mind, you know, putting all the links together and what have you. But you know, this is what I need. I have so much respect for that than somebody
For
who
real.
pretends that they don't want anything. You gather all the money together and then they just take out a huge chunk and just say, right, I'm taking this because I've done this and I've done that.
On
and
that, yeah, for real.
If me live in a world where somebody tell me, oh, them gonna feed my cat, but they don't need no money for it or whatever, I ain't trusted that you're gonna come in my house and try to rob something of value to make up to feed it my cat. No, sorry, I don't trust that. In this time of world.
But if you think about most of the major franchise that does these things, there's a percentage of every dollar that they get that goes towards.
Yeah, like every charity, all the big charities, the executives get paid.
Lady Louise, my CEO, right? I shouldn't even say this, but my CEO drives a big Bentley with his name on it.
Okay.
He had a Rolls Royce before, and he don't ramp to parade it around. Say the charity do it for him. You know, business.
There's nothing wrong with you choosing for your time.
Yeah, and all the trustees, all the directors. That's how they stay.
Listen, Moodle might don't want a Benz. Moodle might get a Maybach with bones.
You know, the charities where people, you know, are able to drive Bentleys and Rolls Royces and all that. I don't really see them as charities. I do see them more as businesses.
Yeah, they are business.
That's my own personal opinion.
Lady Louise, you got to remember, over here in England, the charity system is now gone corporate.
Yes.
So most of the charities here now, they're corporate businesses. They're not charities. Look, I went British Heart Foundation the other day. There was a pair of Versace glasses. They were selling it for nearly £300.
And again, Beaver, again, that's why I said to you,
you will drop off your stuff. You'll drop off your stuff free of cost. Give it to them at like the thrift stores. Like some of them, you could go and donate stuff to them. Blue Cross, those things.
That's
and
why again.
Yeah, but the British Heart Foundation, that's big business.
That's big business now.
Listen,
big business.
That's why I said, rather than donating to these big, if I'm going to donate to a big place, I'm going to do it to a hospital. I'm going to do it probably to the the cancer foundation. I'm going to send it to, most likely I would send it to the children's hospital. I've always said I would like to be one of them regular donators to donate to the Children's Heart Hospital.
Great Ormond Street.
That's what I've always said.
Yeah, Great Ormond Street is a good.
The second thing I said to myself, I would like to open up a soup kitchen because more than like to feed. I'm not talking about
For real.
The same food I'm gonna cook for is the same food I would eat.
Exactly.
I said this. That's why I said again. When you're donating things, donate things you would like to get for yourself. And me don't want nobody give me nothing me no want. So if they cause me, listen, me face to me eat out of the plate today and broke your plate in front of you and cuss you. Yeah. You can't tame me. That's all me see. So again, I guess I said again. It's best to start something with someone close who you know is already doing it or have someone doing it and who you think you can trust. If at any point in time you think you can't trust that person, cut it off, step back, reevaluate, either find someone else or you just stop.
Yeah, for real, it's true.
You understand me? That's how you do it. For me, again, I said, if either you're doing it or you're doing it, no, if you need it, you can contact Louise. You know, if you ever feel to do it again, as I said, you already know somebody who's in it and who has been doing it. You understand me?
At the moment, I'm just taking a break. I'm trying to sort out everything.
Get yourself sorted.
So I may not make it for this return to school because we've only got weeks
left
before, so it might not be for this year that I can do it, but I could do something more around Christmas because I do think that's another nice time.
Lady Louise, Great Ormond Street?
Yeah.
So they do you can drop but they want brand new toys for the kids that are long term sick at the hospital.
Yeah, I've done a lot of work with Great Ormond Street.
Yeah, they're good. I think they're good because I was thinking about giving them little iPad and that. They're good. Great Ormond Street.
Listen, sometimes make sure when I give them the iPad, the people on the TV, make sure every iPad is accounted for. And as No Love Lost said, everything takes time. There's no pressure or rush. It's something to talk about. You put a plan in place and you figure out how you're going to do it. And you talk to the person who you're going to partner with, because you there England, you there America. You're not going to be able to forget Jamaica and all that. So you find the person who the connection you think is good, whether the person you know in Jamaica and formulate a plan. And you ask that person if they can get some invoice and some things from different companies and so on and so forth, and ensure it's a legit company, that the name you can Google it and all of that. And then when you get that, like, people are afraid to get second opinions. When the person sends you an invoice, you have to do it's up to you to do your due diligence.
Due diligence, yeah.
Yeah, and ask someone else, a family member. They don't have to know what you're doing, but you can say, can you find out how much is for this, even for one, can you calculate it? How much for one Jansport, how much for one toy, how much for 10 pound of rice, them sort of things. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you what I did.
If it's food you want to send to them, you have high-low, they're online thing. You have probably Mega Mart, Mega Mart. That's what I'm asking about. High-low, these are things that we associate and know about. So this one I can't talk about. I'm usually working hard, so them good with certain things. You understand me? So these are local places that can go from far and call and find out the price of things with the tax and all these things, and do your own due diligence when it comes to these things.
Like during the storm that just came close to Jamaica. When that happened,
life is love. No, tomorrow Saturday, Miss Louise ain't got work to do tomorrow. She can stay up all she want if she want. If it's her,
isn't it? Like she a picnic.
You understand?
And she don't have to be over here.
Tomorrow Saturday, so she can spend all night where she wants. Saturday, so not working tomorrow. She can stay if she want. And if she have tomorrow, so sometimes tomorrow just enough and plentiful.
Yeah, but like during the storm, like my friend got flooded, and I was on his live. I was helping him. I gave up my cash app. I collected money. I sent it to him. Every form of donation is a donation. I was there standing beside him, talking to him. So
mute Queen. And Louise, just to say to you that if it's a case where you ever think you're going to help give any rankings or never rank, just bless somebody on the live, on any other live. You have, I don't know what kind of phone you have, but this is what I use. I have my iPhone, and I don't use Apple Pay because it connects to my account. You know what I do? I go buy a Google card.
Okay.
Yeah, prepaid is good.
I use Google card because it works with Android. Real good.
Okay.
And you can use that to top up your TikTok thing. So it limits you. So if you buy $25 or £25,
yeah.
Once you send off the gift, then that's it. It done. Wet marga, that's wet pop. As old people used to say, wet marga is wet pop.
Right. Okay.
So that's something to also look at as well, instead of having your card connected.
Linked to, I wouldn't have my card linked to. What I usually do, you see, if I get gifts from people, I just redistribute it to others. That's what I do. I'll go on someone's live and I'll distribute. I don't really use my money. Sorry.
That's exactly what you do. Because when I went live the other day and I got 1,300 diamonds and I rated. You know what I do? I went on Tavi's live and went on Miss Blinger live when they have our match, and Tavi Dan and who else? Roger's live as well, and that's where all of the money. And that's
what I do. I redistribute because you know what? I see some as well. There's some good creators on TikTok. There's some really good creators on TikTok.
All of lost. Yeah, because me now cash it out.
Yeah, I wouldn't cash it out neither. So I prefer dish it out to others. You know, they say you must share. Just share it to other people. It's nothing, man.
All right, then. But that's just something I'm saying, for later reference if you do ever. I think personally, relax, get a break if you can manage to get some time off, take a vacation, Louise. You don't even forgot to come here.
Thank you for the gift.
Thanks for the gift, people.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. So,
Thank you.
Louise, take your time, take your break, fresh a break here, get away from all them. You understand?
Foolishness. Yeah. Thank you.
And while you're doing this, I'm going to be sending you T-shirt advice because I want you to
today I written down all the slogans. I send it to you too.
Yes. We're going to do those T-shirts. And then that's going to be the biggest part of the donation. We're going to donate it back. So we're going to put up that selling these T-shirt is donating to single mothers, kids in the hospital. We're going to donate them.
Listen to me. What are we going to give Louise one wall for work? For God
man.
No, this is that she can just sit down in our house and
up
put
the
up
limit. There was one that said up the limit. So we're going to make a Stanley Cup that said up the limit.
Miss Louise, I got you. I have all the vendors from AliExpress, from Alibaba, from all those
we know
places.
the printer them.
Businesswoman, Miss Louise. I always think about business. I had my own hairline. This is why I'm telling you this.
You're gonna get more than your money back.
These things sell.
What are we gonna get one bag of work for she alone? After this dramatic experience.
Listen me. The time we finish with that pile boss, he'll be done. Finished. Done.
Yep, we can make it.
Louise are planning to do the radio
We're
show.
We're gonna make banner. We're gonna make billboard.
we can put the stick man bend over. We can do that on a T-shirt.
Louise, I'm gonna say this here before.
They're gonna have Stanley Cup. We're gonna have doggy clothes. Everything I've gone.
Come, Zoe. Come here. Come.
Oh, Zoe, so cute.
This is the man them T-shirt. Put up the limit on the man them T-shirt and baby go to the bank.
Up the limit, babes.
And baby go to the bank.
B&B, isn't it rubbish? His voice queen.
Baby, if you
his voice ick me.
Yes, follow me, Miss Louise, so I could send you these information.
I've followed you already. Yeah,
I need to.
Let me tell you something. Listen, like I said, it's here, Louise. Beware of wolf in sheep clothing because a lot of people will use this. Excuse me. A lot of people will use this experience, their experience, and sympathize with you.
Yeah, true.
To get you in their corner and just to try to. That's another form of manipulation as well.
Yep. Yeah, that is real.
To see him voice, he will get to see. We know you talk the whole of last. They'll sympathize with you. You know what I mean? Just so that they can get you to come and give them gift and to manipulate you into looking.
Exactly.
That is so true.
That's true.
That is so true.
Well, I think it's all a waste of time now because the experience that I've been through.
She's traumatized.
I
know. But I just have
Listen, Queen's experience don't even want to make me give anybody no gift. Honestly.
Okay.
I mean, I at this moment I'm on a break. I'm almost.
Thank you, Needle. Thank you for the
I'm
gift.
retired, and it's a shame.
I'm on the way to 29 gifters, so I've been out here.
Let me hear Queen. Let me hear what Louise is saying. Sorry, go on, Louise.
Okay.
I just feel at this point, I feel like I'm retiring from gifting on TikTok. I mean, things might change, but the way I feel, and I think it's a shame, and I am angry with that person for that because he was so effing greedy. He didn't allow me to gift the people I genuinely wanted to gift for, and the list of people that I've wanted to gift for was long, but half of them he didn't like those people, so or he just sucked out all the money. The budget totally went on him, and right now I don't feel like gifting, and I think it's a shame because it has affected genuine people who could do with that support. But right now I'm really off of the gifting thing You know, this whole scamming thing has made me it's turned me off. Just completely turned me off of TikToking and gifting.
You know what, Louise? We all kind of interested in me fast. Man, I'll tell you the truth, me fast. Never both fast like me. Yes, man. Coming down to something, Louise. Between me and you, and everybody else who are watching on the far page. I won't fuck you out that man.
Hold
It's
on.
Queen.
So, you kind of cotton
Queen
ball.
Big
No?
Benz. I
Well, I
make
know.
nice.
Well, I know, Diva. Because Louise have the whole heap of the tea and the coffee and the whole mint tree in our backyard. Louise, between me and you and everybody else, would you willing to do or tell it all so we can find out all of these people who never want your support? I mean, I just want to know. I just want to find out. If it's a no, it's a no. But I'm just curious, and as I say, me fast. I tell you from me fast.
But the thing about it is, I would talk it out, but it would cause additional fights. And
Then Louise, you know what?
I know one of them. I know one of
Watch
them.
the world burn. Well, I know original Diva. Louise, you just put out there and watch the world burn. You don't want nobody no shoes.
it's true. It's true. And I don't owe that person any loyalty now because he showed no loyalty to me whatsoever. So as far as I'm concerned, the gloves are off and we're boxing.
That miss a bad girl.
That's what I'm
One of us
saying.
dropped down.
No, because most people probably gone. So what I'm saying, one of these days when I go live, I might have to do them back up live because I know them people.
Because I know some of the things he's told me, then people will want to fight him for it. Because I know if you talking about people, my people like that, I would want to fight you. But I don't want to cause problem. I always said, if he causes the problem, then I will come in with enough evidence to sink him. I've always tried to say to him, keep your fucking mouth shut because I can sink you if I
sound like Epstein list.
Do it for the respect. Do it for the respect. He did not respect you not one bit
Not
in this
one
process.
tiny bit. If that man has not shown no respect whatsoever. When he got caught, he just bare lies. I could kill him with the truth. I don't even have to tell a lie. I could kill him with the truth because half the things he was saying to me sometimes, it wasn't that I was asking him. He was just offering the information.
And he told you not to give. He told you not to give certain. He told you not to give certain TikTokers. I know that much.
All right, hold on. Yanni, we understand. Listen, I believe Karma will get him, but I can't bother. Karma move too slow. She that
No, he's getting the karma now. This is his karma. Let's not focus on the fact that
the life gone up even more now.
woman has woken up to this. He's getting his karma right now. This moment,
I would sink him so.
the moment cannot wipe out what he have done.
Anyway,
Now,
all I can say, Drama Queen posted something, so she said, "Go and look."
I got
On her page.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Listen, I am saying is that I had to ask, Louise. I had to ask because a lot of people wanted to ask. So I had to
I know a lot of people wanted to, but and the thing about it is, it's not him. I'm not a troublemaker. I'm not a troublemaker at all. And I feel like if I bust out these stories, it will upset people because of the types of things that were said. For me,
Louise, put the receipts on the table. That's it.
I'm reserving. No.
Let's just speak.
You know, how many rounds we're in now? What is this, round 3? If this man wants to go round 4, round 5, and round 6, I'm prepared to go as far as I can with him. As far as he wants to take it, I am prepared to take it. Because you showed me no respect, I owe you no loyalty whatsoever. Even though you know what you did to me, you know all of that, you still sit down there and pretend that I did this and I did that and everything I did was free. I did it freely. No, I didn't. Tell the people about the pressure you put me under. You know? And if you want to take it to several other rounds, I'm telling you, I will do, you know, Floyd
Mayweather.
Yeah. We will box this bitch out till one of us drop down.
Bing, bing.
Let me tell you, you see the part when he came out and said that you're the one that's trying to get with him, and you post the receipt of him saying that he wants to put you on a backers. That is the deepest
Up in
part
your belly, him
of
say.
it. Of it. Yes, if that part come out, release the people them, let them know. I want to know. They want to know. You know why? Because now they will see that you are completely nothing but the truth.
The thing is, the rankers all know that they all backbite and talk about each other. I don't think that, you know, I don't think
them have the solid evidence. I think that's it, Louise. There's no solid evidence.
Yeah, that's the problem.
the solid evidence will come with the text messages and the voicemail messages. And all I have to say is, you know, I'm a lover, not a fighter.
But he's still being manipulative. I believe in what Dudley said. He's still being manipulative to Louise because he's not giving. Yeah, because you're not posting all the receipts.
Yeah.
No.
So he's still being manipulative to you.
And that's why he can be out here talking about which ranker. Roger already have the proof. We know of that. But I want to know of the world dog, because I know that he's on a ticking time bomb on this, you know, and I'm waiting to see that.
Listen, World Dog, Abel already probably told Louise not to thing for him as well, I bet you.
Yeah.
And that's why Louise quiet. That's why Louise is quiet.
Louise, I think what's happening here, Louise, and you're free to say whatever you want to say, or you're free to not answer, and that is it. So I don't want you to feel, honestly, I don't want you to feel, I just asked that question because as I said, I'm fast, I go both fast like me. I don't want you to feel pressured, or if you ever feel like you feel pressured, you can either, you know.
No, I don't feel pressured to say anything at this point.
Okay.
I mean, what I would say at this particular point is
no.
He's always carried on about he's never stopped people's food. That's a lie, and I've even posted some things on my page already where he said, please stay out of it. You know, don't get involved. He basically at that point he was telling me it was after World Cup, but actually it all started before World Cup, because when he knew that World Cup was on, he didn't want me shooting for nobody, because he was saying save the coins, we've got to save the coins for World Cup. But when he came out of World Cup, he then said to me, don't shoot for nobody, stay out of it. I mean, I've put some stuff on there and I haven't mentioned any names yet. But
Louise, I know personally he told you not to shoot for World Dog, and I know that's why he was quiet, because I know he did that. I bet he did that.
We know that he did that.
Well, that's why World Dog is throwing shade on TikTok. Yeah, he ain't stupid. He knows.
Listen, I told you he's a ticking time bomb.
But make him stay there.
If we want to all be honest, this man been saying to
and he been talking about the people and their girlfriends, because Louise made it drop on Blinger's life that if she start talk about what he talks about other people, he'll be finished.
Listen, I was one of them who was like, no, he seems so humble.
That's what I said. That is what I said. When I first heard the story, I was like, nah, man, cocky partner. I was like, nah, man, should I give him the money? But when I hear the full version, I said, Rod, this man is evil.
Oh, Abel has got a vicious tongue. When I tell you that man's tongue is vicious. The man that you see on there all sweetie, and that is not, that's not him. That's not him.
He's vicious little string coming out his butt.
In it, you know what I'm saying? His balloons that he's got up there.
Henry said when World Dog spoke about it, when you cuss him.
No, I never cuss him.
I'm not going to lie, I didn't cuss him, but I was sitting down to myself saying that he's always cursing at people. I'm not gonna lie, this is me. I'm always looking at every side of the story because I've never really heard anything bad about Abel other than the unique situation. And in that situation, I believed her because anything come out of a woman's mouth, unless it's proven that it didn't happen.
Oh,
that's
Unique was telling the truth. Even Unique was telling the truth. I don't know this young lady, but I know she was telling the truth.
I watched her live. I watched her live.
Many times when she said things about Abel, and the same Abel that she was describing is the Abel that I know. And he's vicious with it. He's spiteful. When he's ready, he makes these skits about people, and everybody must laugh at his skits. There you met. I put a post on the other day. I don't know if anyone saw it. It was a picture of him, and it was one of Miss Netta's quotes.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
So,
I'm done.
You know, the man came on my live.
Okay.
You know, he came not on my live. He came on my page because I could see him. I could see that he visited my page and reported my post. Now, when he makes his posts about me, and he finds it funny, and you know, he's like, oh, I had so much views, and everybody found that funny, and I'm getting all this support from Instagram and all that. It's fine. It's okay when the joke is on somebody else, but let the joke be on him. He can't take it. For these reasons, I should fucking call names.
all right, I tell you.
All right, then. Let's get the champagne out.
Let's talk about it. I have my beer right here. It's like a Bud Light.
I can't. If I said it, then I know it would cause problems, and I just can't, because I know what was said was, if that was me, because he got personal. That's what I'm going to say. He got personal talking about some people, and if I say what it is, that person would know it was him that told me, because who else would tell me that?
Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
so we know how great some of that is for World Dog, but we appreciating that.
I know.
You know what this proved to me, Miss Louise? It proved that you're human. You have a heart, because you're waiting for somebody to fire before you fire back.
Oh, I'm ready to throw. He's taking a gun to me, and I'm ready to throw a hand grenade at him.
Right.
There you go, sis. There you go. Just hold on a little bit longer. He's not done yet. This is going to trigger something.
He's not
within
done,
him.
because I know there are people on here that's going to be telling him.
And you
"Oh,
see,
Louise is
do you know
loud.
how I know
Listen to what she's saying. Come and listen to what she's saying. She's talking about you.
Listen, you know that I know Lady Louise telling the
on a
truth.
fake page.
You know why I know Lady Louise say the truth about Queen? Because Lady Louise say he told her to shoot for Queen. He said he denied it, and said no, I never. Then when the voicemail dropped, shoot for Queen, because Queen, I was thinking this guy's a joker.
And
You
not,
know this
and
lady,
not
so
one,
Queen did
not
know
one.
they were all in the scam together.
That I'm telling you.
Between World Dog and Swiss Lee. Why? Because he stole Swiss Lee's shooter, and I know that for a fact, because I'm always over there. I'm always fasting in their business. But yeah, I know it's between them two.
I'm keeping my mouth shut. I ain't saying this.
There you go.
Louise, let me have phone for a minute, please. I'll lock your phone.
I'm telling you, listen.
If you was close by me, you know what I would do? I would accidentally drop the phone, and you could pick the phone up.
Yeah.
And I'd give you
Lady Louise, me are in
password
England.
so
Me
you
are
could
come
go
meet you. Me are
into-
40s, and you can drop the phone.
Them two.
You really do that?
I would drop the phone, and you could go into it. But let me tell you something. It will take you all day. It would
Lord
take
have
you all
mercy.
day, because it's a whole year's worth of conversations. It would take you a good day to go through it. Sometimes when I'm looking for certain conversations, I can't even find them because there's so much of them. It takes me so long to go through and get to the point where the conversations had taken place.
Everybody,
Yeah.
you one person. I have more than enough time until you see me too much. Also, no, so we got me the only one enough.
I'm telling you.
Fortis, come, let me come pick you up. We are going for Louise. Let me go pick up the phone.
Meet me at the coffee shop, Miss Louise. Meet me at the coffee shop. I'm booking the ticket.
Let me go for the phone.
Where are we meeting? Prince or Costa?
Like you don't see
We are
it.
meet at Starbucks.
Yeah, because Starbucks not so full.
We are meet at Starbucks.
Jesus, His Lord. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, actually, Louise, put the phone in one of them safe deposit box. Tell me where them it got it.
Yeah, we know
There you
Vibes
go.
Cartel, they are road, man. Hold on, man. We the fan a different
I want
level.
to hear about Vibes Cartel.
Vibes Cartel is in our
Listen, big up the guys and big up the cartel.
Yeah, man, Gaza for life.
Vibes Cartel is in our heart. Vibes Cartel is in our heart. This is on our mind. You know, this right here traumatizes us. Vibes Cartel, we love you. We support you.
Lady Louise, we are gonna meet up. We are going for the phone.
Right now, that list there is a list for me. What I like to get.
It's called the blacklist. The blacklist.
You might want to forget about my backup page with the list there.
To the top two, just to the top two. Now we could add Brit to that. Top 3. So we can count down after that. Nobody is not really that important if you think about it. Really think about it in that surrounding and who he had conflict with.
People, breaking news. Me just say it. I might end up getting leaks for what everybody wants to see.
All right,
So,
we're doing it.
I might end up getting leaks for everybody wants to see. Lord Jesus.
And if anybody wonders why I'm doing it, it's because he's a wicked, nasty liar. When I tell you that man can lie, Jesus Christ, I've never met anybody, and I've met some liars in my time, but this one here, oh God, he's the best.
My list that everybody wants to eat.
It say Addison Henry say we love Vibes Cartel, but we need help, Lady Lulu. Did you see that?
Tiger,
He said we need to help.
listen, Tiger. Listen, Tiger. Hold on there. Listen, Tiger. I know go in. Listen, Tiger. Me, you're in upon Eagle. Like,
Yeah,
when you're back, you do all these things. And you see, we're not on the TikTok, on the flip flops. On the flip flop. That's why, again, I respect Miss Blinger. Because, yes, she might, whatever, she might tell us that she need the money to do it, she might need that, she might need that, she's straight up. But I respect her. Why? Because even when Tiger over the part the live, Miss Blinger, I listen to the live and she has said everything and so on and so forth. You understand me? I do not like the flip flop business. I mean,
was that the person that was saying that there was somebody on talking to Abel? Was that the one that was when that Cam was on and was saying about apology and all that nonsense? Let me just say.
He said he's not on us. It's not on any side.
Let me just say something now. I do not want an apology from Abel. I don't want it. Don't let him waste his time. Even if he was thinking about it, it'd be a waste of time. I'm glad he said he's not going to give me an apology, because what he says when he's not giving me an apology, he's telling me it's gloves off.
Well, then it's gloves off, fam.
That's why again, Miss. That's why I said. That's why you see.
You're gonna release all the whole list of what you talk about.
Again, I said I like with Miss Bling, cause she put it out here and alone. Yes, she will tell you what is what, and nobody can knock her away. It's her business, her business, but she do what she needs to do. And I
don't want no apology from that man. I don't want it.
Tiger, if Louise got it, I don't think if Louise got it, tap her phone. I don't think she can tap it to you, to be honest. Understand me? You understand me? You know, she go tap it to me either, which would have loved me. You're me fast, but I want to tap it right. Probably.
Listen, I pay anything for the phone right now.
I could remember him defending one side more than the most. He may not say it directly, but it was indirectly said.
The thing about it is, everybody that's supporting Abel right now, I think, is two-faced. I've seen people that have slagged him off, go on his live and big him up like it. And I was there for him when you were slagging him off. That woman that was talking about how he did the Oberon cousin, all them kind of things. Abel was so upset by all them comments. And I was there supporting him while she was cussing him off. And then, surprisingly, she's on his live telling him this, that, and the other and cussing me off. Some of these people are not right.
They're all two-faced. That's what I'm saying. Lady Louise, I was on Blinger's page with a girl, another English girl named China. And when we was on the page, you want to hear them. One lady was like, oh, she never get no apology. Really? So China tried to say to her, things don't run in England like it run in Jamaica. You can't get away with them stuff. And they were proper on his side. Me just can't be bothered.
Honestly, I can't stand the mix up. You know, if I don't like somebody, I don't like them. I'm not going to tell you I don't like them and then go back to the next person and then go back to that person and say to that person, you know, fuck that person. I'm here for you. That person's... No, I ain't got time for that. That's crazy. To me, that's crazy. That is mad. Choose your side and stick to it.
You can't say you're not taking no size, Tiger, because Tiger, you're grown, man. I mean, no, you're man with sense, because sometimes I drop my life and see a reason. So
I think to the box.
No, no artist stay right there, so I can chat to him right there. Me know Tiger say, Tiger, you're a big man, and you know, say, you read with some sense when you're ready. You understand me, I say? So, you saying you're this man, your friend, but you're not taking no side, is wrong. Because if you're somebody, your friend, when you look into something and see that somebody is wrong, you can tell this person that, listen, Bridget, you're wrong. You're wrong. There's no way to go around it. You're wrong. And that is just...
And that's what I expected when you went on the live.
If you accept that from you as a friend, then you are not friends. When you were on the live and I hear you speak, you never sound like, say, yo, you are telling me say wrong, because you're saying, I remember one thing you said, and it resonated with me when you said, oh, even if you don't mean it, because you remember you came on Miss Bling page and said, oh, you said to him, even if you don't mean it, just say you're sorry. What kind of advice?
Yeah, I remember that. Now, that is the most genuinous thing that you can do. If you don't mean an apology, don't bother give that to me, because it's a waste of your time and it's a waste of my time. I don't want to hear nobody give me an apology that they don't mean, but they're just saying it because they want to squash something. I don't want that.
That's not an advice.
I was there.
That's not an advice to give to somebody who you know wrong and you say you know them wrong.
Yeah.
And he's not the first person I've heard. He's not the first person I heard say that. I heard another ranker saying, Abel, I just told you to apologize. No, what you telling that man? That's a big man.
Grown man, exactly.
Telling him to apologize. If he doesn't know in his heart that he should apologize, leave him there with it, because I don't want that.
You're saying you're trying to get the peace. You cannot
trying to get peace.
But it's not.
No, peacemaker. Your friend wrong.
What?
It's too late. Any peace now is too late.
She need peace.
We passed the stage of peace now. We're in the boxing ring now. We are in the boxing ring.
Mike Tyson business.
With a ton load of disrespect. The disrespect, this man disrespect this woman. Any man with mother would never.
Hold on, that's not how you do it. He sees nothing wrong with that. Oh, it's mad. Like, I don't know how his friend is defending him.
Listen, what's wrong is wrong and what's right is right.
As we said,
I never tell Abel
your reasonability is there. So me, I gotta say, me feel really away when me hear you say that, because we heard everything you said, because I was on Miss Bling's live and Miss Bling was playing the live through, and Miss Bling was saying the same, like basically saying the same thing. You understand me? And then you came on Miss Bling live and you said something completely opposite to what you said on his live, like we weren't listening. You understand me? So I can't
stand, you see all that? I can't stand that. I haven't got time for any of that. be consistent. Be
No
consistent.
justice, no peace.
If you're not
Simple.
going, you don't have to take sides. You don't. I'm not expecting people to be siding with Abel or siding with me. I don't expect
Listen,
that at all.
I said it to Louise before. Said if it was a case where Louise had no receipt, I would have believed Abel. And I said, I said behind her front door, if it was a case where Louise did not have any receipt to show back up what she said, I would have been, and a lot of us would believe Abel. But because of the receipt and everything, because he was painting her to be so delusional, we would have believed him. The fact that she had a receipt, that's why I believe her. That's why I took the side and believe her. Now, if there comes tomorrow when something show up completely opposite than what Louise said, you feel me now come up here so, and we are gonna chat, we are gonna surgery it out and make Louise know say, yeah, you are wrong. You are wrong for this, you are wrong for that. Of course. But
And the truth of the matter is, nobody can come and tell me that I was wrong. If you are a genuine friend, if you are a genuine person would support Abel the way that I supported him. That is genuine.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Louise. That's what I'm saying.
Somebody that was fake would not be supporting him. They wouldn't have been supporting him. I was genuine as you could ask for as a friend. I believe I was that to him.
Exactly. That's what you were. That's what I'm saying to Tiger. I'm just giving a situation because of where he's putting it.
Tap the life, people. Tap
It's
the
all
life.
gone. It's all gone mad now. It has all gone mad now because of too much has been said. But I want everybody here to know one thing. Abel started this. He started this. If he didn't send that text message to Roger, we would have never been here because we said we were going to walk.
And imagine we would have been in silence. I would not be known, right? No.
It would have never been known because I would have never been the first person to bust it out. Because I have been ashamed of this. I've been embarrassed and ashamed from the start since this ever started. Before anybody knew about it, I was embarrassed and ashamed. I didn't even want to come and say anything.
Exactly.
And for those in the back, she stand on what she said. Her words have never
Standing on
changed.
business.
That's what I'm saying to you, Tiger. Say you should have literally put this man in place as a friend. Because I put my friend away. I have one friend, I'm probably at work now, so he could have come on this live and collaborate you. So that goes to show you, say, when much time, I like him, I like me when Champs time. But he know how me stay, and he know, say, yo, if a friend, if him do something wrong, I'm going to listen to the story. And I said to him, say, I might not do it in a public, because, I'm a friend, but me I go draw him behind door, and I say, Bridget, you need to do, because you did wrong. You are wrong.
And you know what is the thing about it is a lot of Abel's moderators have come to me. They've come on my page. They've written shit on my page. When is this going to end? It is going to end when it ends. What are you getting out of this? TikTok isn't the courts. Am I that stupid that I don't know TikTok isn't the courts? The court will deal with the court side and TikTok will deal with the exposure side of it.
Lady Louise, then I know say English girl wicked like our.
Listen. Let me tell you something. TikTok is the public's, they call it the public's opinion, something of that sort.
It does.
Yeah.
The TikTok is about exposure. I'm exposing Abel. The bank, the police, they do their own thing. It's all different departments. But I'm not on here for no fame or anything like that. I don't fucking want that. I've got all of these people that I don't even know. I'm not even thinking about using TikTok to make money. I have a job and I have a business. I do not have time for too much extra stuff to do.
Not just only that, the woman she can write a book, because a lot of people.
But if show him body to get money.
She can write a book, and not only that, she did start off, for all those who never hear, she did start off by saying there's a lot of people who has reached out to her for her to tell her story back in England. You understand? Radio station and that. So she could If she wanted, she could have gone and do that and make money from that alone. She can do that. She can do it.
The news is waiting for her, like literally.
The Mirror newspaper all
They
over.
like these
Can't come
types
to
of-
England.
As I said, I personally, if I was our manager or not, or anything, our family or anything like that, I would have said, go and do it for more than one reason. Awareness, you're helping women out there, you're helping women, and it's a calling. If it's a calling, all right. For instance, you said this person gave you a job you didn't even want, but I believe God gave you a bigger job you never expect to get.
For real.
Amen. I believe
Amen.
that too.
Honestly.
You know what
I
I mean?
believe that too. I don't think this is supposed to die down and just hush hush because other people will experience it. I've had, there's a female TikToker, I don't want to mention no names, but
No,
this
it don't
one
have to
likes
be.
to do a lot of cussing and she's quite big in size. I was quite surprised to see her leave me a message. There's four and I haven't read them. I haven't read them because I don't want to get upset with this person.
Oh Lord.
I shoot for this person.
I know shall talk.
Oh my God.
Oh, Jesus. Boy, we can't call name.
I never mentioned this
Me
person.
know say she big in her size. Me know who shall talk.
Ah!
I've never ever mentioned this person in. I've never had a bad word with this person. So for this person to just come out and drop shit to me, I haven't even read it because I've got no time
What
to read
with
it.
she? What she can do?
It's not that the point is, why are you getting involved in something that doesn't concern you?
Because
Why
you're
are
hungry.
you coming to me with shit? I don't have time for it. So much so, I haven't even read your message. So the time you took to write that
Louise,
message
you
has
might as well
been
just say the
wasted.
person name because they got it in the comments.
No, do not say no name, Louise. Let them in the comments.
I
There.
haven't said nobody's name.
You know, Louise, give us a description of all the ones you sent a bad messages. We can describe them. We play describe. You describe it and we guess who it is. The commenters, the people in the comment guess who they are.
Fortis,
Oh my God.
why you sit back in the couch like that and set your pillow like that? It gives off people who stuck in. Listen to me, Fortis.
I need to go sip my drink. Hold on a minute.
Oh my God, no!
Oh
Fortis sit down and put up a pillow.
boy. Someone put in the roses, rigga roll.
It's giving pretty much a description. Fortis.
Louise, the people in the comments said description.
This is problem.
The person said
Really?
description game Louise. So the description game.
That's all. Louise, you're giving jokes.
Say Louise, I'm glad Louise have a sense
I
of
think
humor.
when I describe people, I think, I'm not going to call no names. I'm just going to give you a description. If you work it out, you work it out. And if you don't, then,
You don't.
The one
you
on
won't know what I'm talking
TikTok. The
about.
one on TikTok work it out.
Get to the Three Musketeers, Miss Louise. Get to the Three Musketeers. You see the three brother them with the all shoes and the jacket and tie. Get to them. I'm giving you names. Get to the Three Musketeers, yes.
Yeah, the
I
three
don't-
musketeers, we know say.
We know the father, the son, and the stepson.
Hey, Queen, your own daughter.
Who the hell is that?
Louise, my eyes prime with water. Oh my gosh.
Goals are accomplishing. It goes to tell you that this lady have a heart because she's not coming out with
Somebody
everything.
inbox me and tell me who the Three Musketeers is, please. Come in.
Jesus Christ.
Don't call the name for the people in live, Please don't call the name for the people in live.
You don't know the father, the son, and the ex-stepson.
The three musketeers, you don't know them?
Comment in the comment section. Comment.
You
Comment
don't know the three
section.
musketeers?
Oh, okay. I get you now. I would
The
have
magic
never guessed
scoopers,
that
I'm
one.
done.
Wow. Wow. It's in
Oh
that comment.
Lord Jesus.
Mix up in the comments, Listen, remember, listen, you know why I'm glad say me nobody in the box has something called the screen recorder and the post who gonna post because a lot of mix up page and for you page recording and I'm glad I didn't say no page, no name. No name, no place.
I don't care if them gonna look up my life story. All them gonna come out with is a good vagina girl.
Watch Tiger go run. You run go and boy run. Where you run go? You blow it. But chop. Anyway, go on speak here, Louise. Go on talk here, Louise.
But I don't think, you know, what pissed me off with the messages, I'm not against the rankers. You know, I don't expect any, you know, rankers are rankers. I'm not getting into work business. Those are your colleagues, if that's how you want to look at it. You know, I've often heard them describe each other as colleagues. Now, you don't have to come for me. Don't come for me. Not unless I call you. Don't come for me. I didn't call you.
Alexis,
You have no right coming for me.
All right, Alexis. Read Alexis' comment. You know.
Yeah, I read it. Yeah, that's the Three Musketeers.
Alexia. Yep. The three man in the hat and the little walking stick of them.
Yes.
No. But Louis said them people in our inbox. No, so Louis said them people in our
No, the top of the receipt dropping who the gifts are not. I'm trying to get to that part.
The thing is, with the messages, I've had so many messages. I've not been able to read a fraction of them.
Because you got a pile of messages, a pile of them.
It's something like, I'm not even exaggerating, it's something like 300 messages a day. And before that, the first day this all bust, I had something like 700 and something messages. I had to delete them all because it was just madding me. And I wasn't going to spend time reading them. Everybody that's wished me well, thank you all very much. I've not had a chance to look at any of it. All the men that are out there that think that I'm free game now, unfortunately I'm not for you, so don't bother to send me no messages. I'm not looking for no man or anything like that. For everybody that's looking for support for me to shoot for them, I'm retired from shooting now, so please don't ask me. When I'm ready, I will shoot for whoever I want to shoot for. I don't want nobody asking me for no lions, no universes,
no chicken buck
like that. If you want lions and universes,
why you going to Louis inbox DM Tiger? Tiger, why you got HRH Tiger? Why you going to Louis inbox where you just send her one? She's not giving you no information. She's not sending you no receipts. I especially that defending. So you think she's gonna send the receipts all over for you? No, she's not gonna send the receipts.
Can I just say, if anybody wants a lion or a universe, go and bombard Ableboss. Tell him Louise sent you, and tell him I said he could shoot some of that money back to you. And if he doesn't want to do it, fine, but don't ask me. Ask him.
Tiger, Louise, let me ask that. Tiger, you say you want to talk to Louise. So Louise, you know, why you can't talk to her now? Why you want to say behind closed door where you don't want to know what we hear? What? Louise very transparent, you know, so what you want to say to Louise?
Them can go to the zoo too, Miss Louise. Them can go to the zoo too.
What I'm asking, Tiger, what you want to say to Louise what you doing when the rest of us are here?
Well,
is it because you want her to be done?
If he wants to come up in the box and speak with us all here, I'm here. You've got me now.
All right, Tiger. You hear Louise said, I will put you in the box. Request it. If you want to talk for her, come on. Make a request, sir. She said she will only speak to you here, sir. Not off the ear. I don't know why I don't want that to Louise behind closed doors.
I'm not doing no talking off no air.
I look money.
No, don't do that. Me don't think Tiger got it.
I'm not doing no talking off no air with nobody. Anything I'm saying about this, I'm saying it out so everybody can hear.
He said he can't.
Well, see, I sent him the invitation. Say me, I can't.
They're danced on. He said he can't.
And please, anybody that's coming to me to say, end it, I'm not doing that. So don't waste your breath. You're wasting your breath telling me to stop. I will not. And you can't make me.
Well, maybe we'll
Same
come down on
time.
Tiger too hard in the first part, so Tiger
Yeah,
don't want to come
maybe
up.
I'm scared.
It's a tiger there. It's a tiger talk anyway. Tiger. What you hear my say?
Good night, ladies. Big up
Good
yourself,
night,
mister.
Tiger.
Good
Guys,
night.
listen. If anybody knows me, right? I did phone Abel. I did tell him it's wrong, and I can tell Amida. But me, I'm not a person to war or argue at media. You understand? I'm not that type of guy. I know Queen. In fact, I was the one that tell Queen to go and start DJ. You can ask her. I was the one that tell her to buy a Dexter and start DJ. Right? But the thing is this, it's going too far.
To
You
who?
understand?
For who?
It's going too far. And I did send Louise a message way before all of this thing. And the person was saying,
Wait. You said it's going too far, Tiger. For who? Louise asked you for who?
For who?
for the old, both party, because when they was good,
It's
nobody
not going
never
too
know
far
about
for
it.
me.
But he took her money,
But
Tiger.
listen, Louise, let me tell you, hold on.
Louise.
Louise, let me tell you something. And they can turn on the screen record and go and play it. Louise, you're not wrong, and I think you got feelings, and I think it's gone too far, basically, right? And I said to anybody that said that, I always say the lady is not wrong. And let me tell you something. I don't know, a lot of people probably don't know me. I'm deep rooted in this situation more than a lot of people. Remember, I know Abel, I know Queen, I know the legendary Unbothered Queen. Unbothered Queen, that's like, me and her is like bench and battle. Just for so.
So you're
And
going to be
her-
biased against Lady Louise because that's your friend.
No. Anybody know me on this app? I am one of the biggest advocates for women. And let me tell you something. If the truth come out of a killer mouth, a murderer mouth, a thief mouth, if it's the truth, it's the truth. You cannot go around the truth. So even if it's my friend and she's saying the truth, she's saying the right. But let me tell you one thing personally, I just don't understand why Louise won't say. Because I personally think if she had come out and say, and this is just my opinion, guys, right? So don't start shooting me down. I feel like if Louise had come out and said, you know what, I like this guy here and the guy take me for a run, I think a lot of people would have more respect and jump on her side. You understand? But the fact, because I was listening to her the first night
Please let
in
me
this box.
answer him when he's finished. No,
Hold on.
please.
Hold on
let
then,
me
Louise,
answer him
hold
when he's
on.
finished.
No,
Let Tiger
no.
finish.
No,
and please let me answer
Give
him.
and Queen, hold
Tiger,
on.
continue. Continue.
Right?
I'll
And this
answer
is
you
because
after.
I listened to you. Me an ex friend of mine was in the box all night listening, and I said because the reason why I said that, right? That's the only issue I have with what you've been saying all along.
Okay.
I think you should just come out and say, listen,